Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back. Today I'm gonna show you around about the Chinese grocery, the one we had at Durham, North Carolina. Since the grocery is quite big, so I have to separate it into a few parts. So the first part I'm gonna show you about the vegetable section, which you can see I posted some of the vegetable and the name in Chinese and in Indonesian as well. So you can walk around with me, and they have this snow peas, which is quite expensive in here. They sell for around $4.99 a pound. The cheapest I can get is about $3.99 in general. Okay, they also have Indonesian, we call it kangkung. Is a type of they call water spinach. It's very nutritious, and they have plenty of melon. Okay, different kind of melon. As you can see, they have winter melon, Chinese okra. They also have the Chinese okra. They also have so many names. They call it Taiwan okra, and in Hong Kong they call it different kind of name in Chinese, while the Chinese okra is usually named by the sigua. That means it sounds like losing, so in Hong Kong they don't like the sound, so they change it into sengua. Sengua means the winning melon. That's how it goes. Then you can see there are some type of bitter melon, a Chinese bitter melon or Indian bitter melon. Bitter melon are very good for your body. So if you haven't tried, I suggest you can give it a try. And lotus root is one of the Chinese favorite root. They usually use lotus root to make soup. Okay, with spare rib, they cook soup with it, and it's supposed to be very good for your body. Okay, so lotus root is not cheap either, so it's quite expensive. And they have this daikon. Daikon is a white carrot, and we call it white carrot in Chinese. They are very good. You can do like beef stew to use the white carrot. Okay, and also let me see what they have. Okay, they have eggplant, Chinese eggplant. It's not the same like American eggplant. It's kind of like skinny, but when you stir fry, it's quite delicious. Okay, and they also have this Indian eggplant or Thai eggplant. I assume they cook as a curry. Okay, and they have this called long squash. Long squash or the fuzzy melon, or winter melon. They pretty much the same. During summertime, many Chinese will make soup with all this kind of squash. They believe it will cool down your body. So a lot of time we made soup with it. You can put some spare rib or some bones or whatever to cook soup along with all these kind of melons. Okay. And also they have chive. Chive is very easy to grow. It is a perennial. So if you have a space for in your backyard, a little bit sun, they will just keep coming back and forth every year, and they become more and more. Okay, chive is also very nutritious. well, chive, if you chop it out and you cook with scrambled eggs, it tastes very delicious. And some, if you have overloaded with chive, you can also make a chive dumplings or chive egg roll, which is I make that kind of egg roll because I'm overloaded with chive. Okay, and the long beans is very easy to grow. If you live in North Carolina or somewhere warmer area, long bean is easy to grow and tastes very delicious. The supermarket, the one they sell, is certainly is not something great to taste compared to you grow your own one. Also, they sell very expensive long bean. They sell about like $2.99 a pound. So long bean is one of the vegetable easy to grow. Okay, and they have this plenty of different kind of vegetable. They have kailan, which is they call Chinese broccoli, and what is that called? Bok choy. Bok choy, they have plenty of bok choy, and also a napa cabbage. Okay. Those are, in general, they have it all in the Asian store. And sometimes you find this napa cabbage in the American store, like Harris Teeter, they carry it. And of course, it's not as cheap as in the Chinese store. They sell more expensive, okay? And also, they have this called a Chinese stem lettuce, which is kind of hard to me, but many Chinese from China, they love to eat this Chinese stem lettuce. Usually they say stir fried with some meat. I did try once, but it's a little bit hard. So people from mainland China, they love this vegetable. Okay, and they have all types of taro. A big taro or small taro. Small taro sometimes you can use as a steam it. You can just eat it like that. Or you can make cake with all of this taro. Okay, if you can bake cake with it. Also they have yuca, which is like cassava. So you can buy those. You can cook with it. Either you cook a cake or cook something else. Indonesian eat a lot of yuca as well, cassava. Okay, so either they fried it or they make some cake. Okay, and they have this Japanese yams, which is very sweet. They have also called a purple yam from Japan. Those yam from Japan is quite expensive, like 1 pound, like the cheapest you can get like $1.29 or $1.39, and sometimes it just sometimes it's more than that. Okay, like the purple one, it tends to cost more, like $1.99 a pound. So it is quite pricey for that. And also you can see a variety of what is that called, tofu, dumpling skin. There are plenty of dumpling skin as well, so you just have to know which one you are gonna use. If you are not so sure, so you can try it out, to see how it tastes. Okay, or you can ask somebody in there. There are plenty of tofu. I know if you come across a tofu, especially if you don't read Chinese, it's quite a headache because you don't know which one to choose. So I try to pinpoint a couple tofu if you don't know about or maybe not so familiar. So the red box one, as I show you, those are to fry. Is quite good. It doesn't break, So they also have some tofu which is perfect to cook soup. You don't have to fry it. So whenever your soup almost done, you just drop it. And some of them is brown tofu. Brown tofu you can just microwave. It's ready to eat, or you can stir fry. Okay, you can stir fry as well. You can do that. Okay, or marinated. Okay, all kind of things you can do. And the final one I show you is called a stinky tofu. A stinky tofu, it is smell quite stinky. If you haven't tried it, maybe one of these days, if you visit China or Taiwan, you can always give it a try. But of course, I wouldn't suggest you to try at home, if you, especially you cook it at home, and your home is gonna smell quite stinky, okay? In a way, just like smell sewer, okay? So if you're not familiar with those smell, so it smells like you're pumping sewer, okay? But it does take me a while to have the guts to try it. But once you try it, you will love it. It is very, very delicious. All the smell just doesn't, the taste is not goes with the smell, okay? The smell is quite bad, but once you taste it in your mouth, that's really so delicious. So if you have a chance, you get a chance, I suggest you can give it a try whenever you visit the country. Okay, I guess it is up to today, and I'll continue the next one. So please don't forget to check it out. Okay, this is the type of tofu I'm talking about. The red box, okay, the red color look like this. Okay, inside there are 4 of it. You can see. Oops, okay. Okay, so each one is a square like that. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.